Reaching out for help with your mental health is important, but it can be a challenging first step for some, especially in the workplace. To help remove the stigma around mental health, Deutsche Bank has implemented a wellbeing strategy that offers education, support and guidance for their staff.
So I used to get on the train, and the closer I got to work, the tears would start to fall. But then when I walked through the doors, I sort of put a mask on.
In 2018, Adele was feeling overwhelmed. She was a single mum in a bad relationship and was struggling to manage these challenges in addition to her job at Deutsche Bank, to the point she started to avoid friends, colleagues and even work meetings. It was only when she opened up to one of the bank's mental health first aiders, staff trained to spot and support colleagues who may be suffering with mental health issues, that she realised she needed help.
A lot of tears, and he just let me talk, so he just listened. And at the end of it, he said, "Would you like me to tell you how many times you've just called yourself stupid?" So, makes me get a bit upset. Just having somebody to listen and to validate how I felt was just fantastic.
Adele found support through the bank's employee assistance programme, where she was offered psychotherapy and agreed a plan with her manager to support her recovery. Over the next year, Adele gradually felt better, to the point she volunteered to train as one of the bank's 350 global mental health first aiders. Historically, in banking, discussing mental health issues has always been a sign of weakness. But research shows that if leaders are willing to open up, it can help everyone. Fabrizio was left devastated when a close colleague and friend died unexpectedly. As a leader, he felt he had to be strong, but inside, he was struggling to cope.
That opened up a very big emotional crisis in me. It really exposed me to my fears. It exposed me to a sense of anxiety and a very depressive state. I realized I was not myself, and it happened suddenly. I felt I could cope with it. I had to provide leadership to my team who were going through the same grief as I was, but I wasn't able to provide all that leadership.
Fabrizio realised he needed to do something about it and now practices meditation as a coping mechanism to manage different challenges in life. He's passionate about making sure the bank supports those in need.
So hi everyone, thank you so much for joining today to our Wellbeing Forum.
At these regular wellbeing forums, staff across the bank exchange self-care tips and advice on mental health and wellbeing. The bank also offers a global mental health awareness e-learning course for all staff, from new joiners to divisional leaders, to learn how to better take care of themselves and others.
Mental health is something you cannot leave at home. You bring it with yourself all the time. It's who you are. And often there was a sense that you needed to hide it. And the point is, just like we cannot hide a broken arm when we come into the office, we shouldn't feel compelled to hide our changes to our own mental well-being. It's who we are.
Lee is the CEO of MQ Mental Health Research, the largest mental health research charity in the UK. The bank's employees chose to support MQ for 2 years through their award-winning Charity of the Year programme. The packed calendar of fundraising events aims to raise $2 million for the charity, as well as utilising the skills of the bank, including a 24-hour global hackathon where IT staff can develop a prototype mental health app based on groundbreaking MQ-funded research.
So I met with the top leadership team of Deutsche Bank in the UK and heard from them about the investment they've made over the last 4 years. I've seen senior executives talking about their mental health openly. I've heard staff saying that they've been able to take time out for their mental health and their career has still moved forward. So I think all that proves that Deutsche Bank is serious about the mental health of its staff.
With professional support from friends, family and colleagues, Adele has returned to work feeling much happier.
I just feel a bit more maybe optimistic that, life is good. I am a good parent. I am a good dog owner and I do a good job as well for the bank. And I think it's just telling myself that and believing it that is important.